we are mourning the passing of a dear friend called Halloween.
It's a Halloween funeral party.
So
I like that idea.
live in a neighborhood that...
Well, our neighborhood has more Christmas lights than... They have more Christmas decorations at Christmas than Halloween decorations on Halloween.
Yeah.
So we have a problem that we need to solve.
Yes.
And that problem is we have too much leftover Halloween candy. What do we do with leftover Halloween candy? So we go into the pantry and we noticed we had this.
Ooh.
Which may or may not be expired. We have a nice...
expired.
Combine this with this.
Can we find the stove in all this darkness?
Would it ruin the ambiance? It probably make the video less grainy, but I don't care. A little bit of prep.
So this is not ectoplasm or, ooze or other type. What?
What about a band called the Ectoplasmatics?
This is 3 flax eggs. It's supposed to be like 3 tablespoons of flax meal to 9 tablespoons of water. This was inadequate.
Okay.
I have added more flax.
Okay.
I don't know. It could make the cake, I don't know, stodgy, as some might say.
And we have beverages.
Yes. Yes. What do you call yours?
Too much vodka. It's vodka, grapefruit juice, grapefruit bitters, and winter sangria sparkling water. And we have some tea.
Cake mix calls for. It asks for a cup of water and half a cup of vegetable oil. See.
So if that had an egg and spices, it would be salad dressing.
It's really dark in here.
It is.
I can make it through this without turning on a light. I deserve some sort of...
This could be like an annual thing we do. The Halloween holiday funeral. Halloween. What do we call this? Funeral for Halloween.
The
Funeral for Halloween. So it's Halloween in December.
and it's about to turn. But you know what I'm talking about? Like when you're trying to get your cake to rise or bind or whatever, you know, with vegan cooking, you do like a like baking soda or baking powder or something, and like apple cider vinegar. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Nope. It's like the Faces of Death video where they've just moved the light around to create shadows. The host of Faces of Death was Dr. Francis B. Gross.
Oh my gosh. Serious?
The footage is, it's like suddenly it cuts to this angle where you see the camera guy holding the camera, and it's like, where did that other camera come from? Are they lovely lumps?
They are not lovely lady lumps.
Ooh, that's dramatical.
Dramatical. Ooh.
The ectoplasmatics.
That's right. You know what? I think I drew something like that when I was 11.
There was like a servant or somebody who had a candle on their head. Remember we saw it at the Ripley's Museum?
Yep. Not the real dinosaur Dracula, but you know. You're the cute one with the little underbite.
So what do we call, is this like a Halloween memorial cake? Halloween remembrance cake? That guy's going good. That candle.
Oh yeah.
He's candling well. Candling sounds like
It
sounds like an adult term.
It does.
You do a Halloween, oh, I'm not even gonna say it. If candling is a thing, so can you think of grown-up food-related terms for grown-up activities?
Oh dear.
So what are you gonna do?
I don't know, I'm embarrassed to say now.
They don't know how we're gonna use this.
It's a secret. May have gone overboard with the flax.
You know what Billy Idol says? You're not gonna use a lot of fondant.
I'm gonna use a zero fondant. What do you think? Do you think I got it roughly even?
That looks really good.
Sorry. I'm a loud sneezer. I apologize.
Should I make a joke about Ebenezer Sneezer? Need more lumens.
This is the grainiest episode yet.
This will be pretty grainy. And you know what? I don't care.
Are you arranging the sacred symbols?
Sacred symbols are an inexact science. They're more like guidelines, really.
Yeah. Let me widen the playing field a little bit.
Everything was wide angle in the 70s. Why? And then they put, some Vaseline around the lens. Alan Alda was afraid of black magic. So that's either a pentagram or the Wicker Man. This is totally 100% true. So I would go walking every day. And I'd walk like 3 or 4 miles. This is totally true. There were 3 little kids that had animal masks on, walking in line with each other, and the front person was playing a little flute.
What?
It was straight out of Wicker Man.
When was
It was
this?
in autumn, but it was before Halloween.
What the heck?
It seemed like a harvest celebration. They must have seen something and must have been emulating it.
Or they were raised right. I'm gonna put you to work. Unwrap Snickers.
Well, if you dissect one of these, maybe we could do like Snickers augury. See, that should portend the future.
The message is, it's gonna get eaten.
2 things with Jack the Ripper. I always had this theory that he killed the prostitutes because they knew political secrets, because politicians were utilizing leveraging their services.
That's a polite way of putting it.
My other theory is that there was augury involved, where he was trying to find the future based on, what he found within.
Yes. It's freaking dark in here.
WATER.
Let me smell it.
Stay hydrated. Bring back my mixing bowl.
My bowl.
They actually look pretty darn good, but I can't tell if they're... All right. Okay. Whoa.
Careful.
They seem, close. It's very easy to go into. I expected more resistance. It was just too easy. And there's still some residue. There's speed eating. There's speed runs in video games, which is not called speed playing, which is weird. Why isn't that called speed cooking? If there's speed eating, there should be speed cooking. Well, like, you have to make brownies, and like, you figure out...
The fastest possible way to make brownies?
Yeah, you make brownies in the fastest possible time. Some games, there's a technical limit.
True.
Like with the drag race on the Atari 2600. I mean, there's a limit to that, Once you reach a certain speed, a technical run, like a task run, you can't go any faster.
Test run? You mean like a TASBot?
Yeah.
I cannot even see what's happening in here.
What is this?
It is cocoa and powdered sugar and butter in indeterminate amounts. Well, actually, it's like vegan butter, so it's like margarine.
This is probably how Mozart made cakes.
Time waits for no man.
Or cake. Let's put the cake on the cake plate.
Vegan buttercream. Wait, so that's frosting, right?
That is powdered sugar, organic, and cocoa, and coffee liqueur, and vegan butter. So I've heard that if you put like a little dab of frosting right here, It'll keep your cake from sliding around. This is a warm cake. I don't think we should be frosting these cakes.
I'll frost your cake.
I don't think we should be frosting cakes yet. Yeah, there's one thing I've learned from Great British Baking Show. Don't want to frost a warm cake.
So the cakes have maybe cooled off?
Probably going to come out of the pan. Let's peel that off.
Oh, wow.
No.
Oh, no, break. You can hide it.
Oh, no. Crud. I'm trying to hide my sins. So what do you think about doing a naked cake?
I don't know what a naked cake is.
Oh, it's where you don't do the sides. You just do the middles.
Oh my God, the jokes. So the outside is just unfrosted.
Yeah.
And the inside is frosted.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to hide the crack.
Note, I did not say anything at that moment.
About that time them old Duke boys realized that.
So, as a kid, I had a model of the General Lee. Mm-hmm. I didn't. So, growing up where I grew up, I didn't realize like how southern the show was.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it. It was just a cool car, and they did a lot of stunts.
Yeah.
I didn't understand the whole General Lee reference and the number one reference and all that stuff. I didn't get it. Nowadays, I get it. So we have one layer of cake.
Yep.
And then we have a layer of, do we call that frosting? One layer of frosting. And then we have a layer of leftover Halloween candy. Mm-hmm. So this is... Wow. So you can say okie dokie, but I can't say spooky dookie.
It's a totally different thing. You know who used to say spatulator?
Who?
Justin Wilson. I loved Justin Wilson. I wanted him to be my grandpa. Could I have another grandpa? Just add him to the mix? What do you think? Do you want to just leave it thick on top and nothing on the sides? What's your thinks?
How much frosting is left?
None.
This is all there is?
That's all there is.
Mm-hmm. And there's fire involved. Mm-hmm. Are you going to bake this anymore?
Nope.
Really?
Oh yeah, we forgot to mention we did put some soy milk.
Oh, yeah, we did. We did put soy milk in the frosting to make it more frosting-like.
Okay. There's absolutely no physical realm in which that's good for you. But I bet it's damn good.
In honor of the passing of Halloween.